Hey TPT sellers, I'm trying something new. It's called my Doing TPT SEO series, where literally I'm doing TPT SEO. It's sort of like a behind the scenes peek at some of the things that I try to do to improve revenue on my store. So today's session's about keyword research. I need to move the needle, and moving the needle is this idea that we're not just working on our store, but we're actually accomplishing visible changes that will lead to sales, because that's the point of a business. So I have two objectives. Today is Monday, September 16, 2024. I'm going to try to find keywords for my 6Cs character resource that I need to update. And success will be if I update the product by swapping out my back to school keyword with whatever this new keyword that I find is. This is not a lesson. If you're looking for a lesson about TPT SEO, check out the link up there. I have a free TPT SEO course that's based on the developer manual used to create the TPT search engine. I'm just working on my store right now and talking out loud. So feel free to listen, ask questions. And if you get one new idea from today's episode, I consider that a win. We have a daily grind post on the pro side. And today's quote is by Bruce Lee. Do not pray for an easy life. Pray for the strength to endure a difficult one. I think this describes the TPT journey really well. We often talk about how it's a marathon, but what that really means is having the strength to keep on going when you are tired and exhausted. I don't run marathons, but it's got to be hard. And likewise, when you're working on your TPT store and you're not getting sales and you have to keep on running, that's tough. The ups and downs are just part of the game, and we just keep on trying to improve and hopefully get more ka-chings. The keyword research tool that I use is on the pro side. It's tool number 4 and 5 with the purple butterfly. The keyword position ranking tool that I use to figure out where I am currently on keywords is on the TPT seller store. Let's set a 30-minute timer, put it on the side here. I use a Google Sheet tool to keep track of the changes that I make. Here's a resource I want to update. Let's view it. So it's no longer back to school season, so that's why I need to change it. TPT lets us have 80 characters in the title, so I need to get rid of first week of school and replace it with something better. If I don't, it'll scare away people because it's no longer the start of school. Here's my keyword research tool. Let's see if I can find some niche unicorns, which are high traffic, low competition. So character education. Oh, actually character education, the last resource only has 18. I'm going to copy this, put it on my research page. Call this 6Cs character. And my character education resource has 28 reviews. And on page 1, it has 18 reviews. So character education is doable. I think in the past, I looked up Sudoku puzzle lesson or Sudoku puzzle. So let's look that up right now. So I see Sudoku and Sudoku puzzles. And Sudoku puzzles has a search volume of 137 in the last 30 days. I should definitely continue to go after this. Sometimes keywords change. So my strategy may change as well. Got 25 minutes left. All right, let's see. The third keyword here is growth mindset. Now, growth mindset's really competitive, and I'll never rank for growth mindset. Last resource, 591 reviews. I'm not going to compete with that. I have to decide if I'm going to keep growth mindset. I'll never win with growth mindset. I'll never rank for that. But from a sales psychology perspective, it lets people know more about what's in the resource. So let's have a look at that. Growth mindset activities, though, there's no point. The last resource has 2,500 reviews. I'm not really going to get on that page. What else do I have in here? First week of school. So I want to get rid of first week of school. I'm looking for inspiration. So I'm going to copy the URL here. I have an AI suggest tool. It connects to ChatGPT and it suggests keywords based on the content of the page. So I'm just going to take these. Okay. So I've just selected some ideas in here. And what the spreadsheet is doing is it's going to TPT and it's looking at the search volume as well as the competition. So I have around 20. I can't compete with 285. That's just not going to happen. But what I'll do is I'll just copy this list of ideas, Control C, and I'll put it on my research page. This is where I sort of go through the list and try is doable though. That is doable. Growth mindset by itself, I can't compete on, but growth mindset lesson as a complete term, yes. Character education lesson, that's kind of interesting too. Okay. Special education activities, not really. So I'm just going to delete that. Task boxes, no. Character education by itself, I already have this, so I'm going to delete that. Social emotional learning, curriculum and coloring, that doesn't apply here. Neither do these keywords, so let's delete that. Worksheets, it's too competitive. 68, something for me to think about in a different area though. That doesn't really describe my product. Social emotional learning, again, I won't there's just too much competition. And then these are duplicates, so I'm just deleting them. Okay, so what else? I've got 21 minutes left, so I've got to sort of wrap up my keyword research. I'm going to go to my strategy page, and if I look at character, I'm going to turn off these other ones just so that I have a more clear view. So these are 60s character. Let's just delete this notes on the side here. So what's my strategy going to be? Character education lessons. Yeah, I can probably rank for that, and growth mindset lessons as well, because they both have low reviews at the bottom here. Sudoku puzzles, I'm going to add because these are Sudoku puzzles. They're differentiated puzzles too. Character education by itself, I'll get because I have it in character education lessons. Social emotional learning worksheets, I just don't think I'll rank. I could put SEL worksheets because I know in the past, and I'll double check right now, but in the past, when you search for social emotional learning, it highlights, let's just confirm that. Yeah, see, it highlights SEL there. So the search engine considers them as the same. And if I look up SEL, it highlights social emotional learning. Okay, I could put middle school. All right, let's try to construct this title. Oh, before I edit it, I need to back it up. I always back up my pages with this Chrome extension that I have. And the settings for this are in the Ultimate Bundle on my TPT seller store. Backup descriptions, 6Cs, character, and I'm just going to add the note before. All right, so now if something goes wrong, I can go back to my copy on the HTML file and just copy, paste, and restore things. So character, what do I want to go after? I have 80 characters, and even though Sudoku Puzzles has a bigger trending keyword, I'm going to put that at the end here. So Sudoku Puzzles, character education growth mindset lesson. Let's get rid of growth mindset lesson, Sudoku puzzles. Well, there is an SEL worksheet in here. Worksheets. What if I put middle school? What if I look up middle school SEL? What's that like? So I'm just going to look here, middle school SEL, and let's see what TPT suggests. SEL middle school has 47 searches in the last 30 days. So let's just pull up the competition. And yeah, that's doable. Only 8 reviews for the last one. So that's definitely doable. Trending keywords. No, let's put it on my research page. And this is for character. So where does that SEL middle schools right there? I can see it. So by themselves, 55 searches in the last month isn't a big deal. But combined with all of them together, it starts to add up. So SEL middle school. I think that's what I want to. Oh, and that's what I have here. SEL middle school. How many characters do I have left? Oh, that fits perfectly. Okay, character education growth mindset lesson, Sudoku puzzles, SEL middle school. I love it. Now, I do probably want to use those words in the snippet, although the title is everything. Part of the game is sales psychology. And so if they see the keyword that they're looking for show up in purple, then it helps trigger the brain and like, oh, my keyword is there. So I want to try to put that here. Let's start with a question. Are you looking for SEO middle school resources that aren't cheesy? 14 minutes left. I might look to see if growth mindset survey is a search term. Growth mindset survey. Growth mindset survey is not. And it's not that people aren't searching, it's that there are fewer than 20. The popularity rank here is less than 20, so it just won't show up. So I'm not going to go after it. So I have here start with the student growth mindset survey, but I'm actually going to take out growth mindset. There's no benefit to having it there twice because I already have growth mindset earlier in there. And then I'm just reordering things so that it gets straight to the point for teachers. All right, I've got 11 minutes left. I have a title that I'm happy with, and then I have the keywords in the body. So character education lessons, growth mindset lessons. It's a week of growth mindset lessons. It'll still fit because growth mindset lessons are there. My proximity score won't be as great as it could be, but it sounds more natural. It sounds less robotic. All right, now I do have a new Canva cover. Let's download that. Okay, I downloaded my Canva cover. I want them to look at my preview because I think that is a conversion event. So I'm going to explicitly say, check out the preview to see what you get. All right, I'm going to upload my thumbnail and remove the back to school version. Let's submit this. All right, so I have remove the back to school stuff because that will repel people because it's not back to school anymore. And I've added my keywords here. So SEL middle school, I've added that. I'm going after character education lesson and growth mindset lesson. There's no need to put lesson twice because it doesn't give you any extra points. And this will be character education. The proximity isn't great, but it is what it is. You can't optimize for everything. You have to sort of pick and choose. Why am I going for character education? Was that the higher keyword? Yeah, character education has more search volume than growth mindset lesson, twice as much search volume. So it makes sense to put character education first. And then I changed the cover image. So hopefully when I show up, people will click on it because it doesn't say back to school. In the introduction, I added some of my keywords. I don't know how far down it'll go. It only looks at, I think, the first 500 characters, but I'm not going to worry about that right now. And then I explicitly say, oh, I need to get rid of the first week of school here. So any mention about the first week of school is going to repel my customer avatar. I'm going to add the checkout the preview line a little bit higher. Is great for September. Good enough. So let's save the HTML of this file to back it up. I organize my backups by product line and folder. So 60s product line and resource, 60s characters the resource, and I'll put a quick note, remove back to school. I also need to add an entry in my log, and the log is part of the TPT Ultimate Bundle, so you can check it out there. I think it's even free. 60s character, remove back to school, added SEL middle school, tidied up intro, ask for preview or checkout preview. Did I save the HTML? Yes, I did. Did I save the products.csv? I did it earlier today. I did this task. Let's hit submit. Now, 3 minutes left. I might very quickly, I don't know if I have time for this. Let's try TPT seller. I'm searching for TPT seller. Here's the ultimate bundle. And then in the ultimate bundle, I'm looking, I think there it is, keyword rank tool, number 10. So I'm going to click on that. Let's download the resource. I just want to see what my rank is. So I downloaded the resource. I have to get a copy of the Google Sheet. All right, I have to allow access to the internet and I accept the terms of service. So keyword ranking. I want to look up the keyword ranking for SEL middle school. And my store is called EduCircles. And it's just connecting to the internet to try to find that. And I have some other resources that are showing up, but I don't have my character resource that I just put. Oh, I'm going to look for the grade level middle school. It's thinking, connecting to the internet. There we go. So I'm on rank 55, which is the top of page 3. And you want to get to the top of page 1. All right, so I'm going to copy these and I'm going to put this on my tracking page just because I want to see if I'm improving later on. Where am I? Character education, a minute left. I'm just trying to see where I currently rank to see if I can improve. Here's my character education lesson. So I'm on page 2 in the middle. That's the lesson that I had today. I think I was going for growth mindset. What was the phrase? Growth mindset lesson. So let's see where I rank for growth mindset lesson. I'm at the bottom of page 1, which is good. So let's copy that and put that in my tracking page. And Sudoku puzzles. Let's see where I rank for that. 15 seconds left. I rank at the top of page 1, which is good to know. So I copied over my positions just so I can sort of keep track of each and make it different. The goal was to find keywords for that 60s character resource, which I did. And then I needed to move the needle, which was to actually update the products and swap out the back to school season. Oh, I think I might still have the category for back to school. Yeah, back to school. So I need to change that. Good thing we caught that, right? Because otherwise I'm missing the opportunity with the category. So let's get rid of back to school. Now, this is one area of TPT SEO that I don't know how to track. And that is, how much traffic do you get from the subject area? I wish TPT would tell us that information, but we're not there today. Let's go with life skills for lack of a better choice. All right, hit submit again. And because I've updated the page, I have to save the HTML again, and I'll add a note, edit category. And I have to add a log entry again. All right, swap back to school category with life skills. And I know some of you are thinking, wow, that's a lot of work. Why are you being so meticulous in recording your changes? And that's because if I go to the analyze my log here, if I copy this URL and I paste it in this yellow cell here, what it does is it pulls up all of my entries that I've made for this resource. So today's Monday, September 16th, and I can see at 10:54, I removed back to school. And then at 10:59, I swapped out the back to school category. And then in a week's time, I'll look at my product stats to compare these time periods. And this helps me to stay a little bit more organized in terms of when I made changes. If you have any questions, ask below. Let me know what you think of this Doing TPT SEO series, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.